Enemy of Justice was released in May 2006. This set introduced the Destiny heroes, and while this set also included new elemental hero support, Destiny heroes were front and center. Notable cards in this set include Destiny hero Diamond Dude, Cyber Phoenix, Banisher of the Radiance, Dimensional Fisher, and the centerpiece of several anti-meta strategies, Macrocosmos. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. What can I say? Sorry, Gage. Looks like that Dark World strategy isn't working too well for you. I guess I just have the more well-rounded deck, and my theory was correct that you were just going to stumble over the inconsistencies of those cards. But we're going to have to see. It's another day in the winner circle. It feels pretty good, and we're going to be spinning the wheel once again. Now, you guys might think that the tournament packs aren't particularly exciting, you know, compared to Dark Beginning or Dark Revelation. However, we're in Tournament Pack 7 now, and old fans are going to know what that means, but we'll talk about that if we actually landed. It actually requires us to do that first. So let's go ahead and get a few spins in and see what we can go ahead and get here. Looks like we're slowing down, and there is the tournament packs. So I wanted to start before we actually open the tournament packs and show you guys what we can actually pull. And just off the bat of having this up here, our ultra rare shot is at DD Warrior, which if it battles at all, both DD Warrior and itself get banished. So it's like DD Warrior Lady, except it's not optional. So that's what kind of is a little bit hit or miss, but my favorite card of all time is in here, Breaker the Magical Warrior. It is a super rare, so it's not guaranteed by any means, but another shot at Breaker is huge. I cannot understate how big this would be if we can pull a copy of Breaker. Moving down here, some more interesting stuff. This is actually a chance at Scapegoat. Scapegoat originated in starter deck Joey, and we actually never had a chance for either of us to get this. So having Scapegoat is nuts. That's a huge defensive card to be able to just not die. I don't think it really matters in the face of Emperor, honestly, but like being able to, in a situation where we're not facing down Emperor, just have these goats to protect us, that's big. Goblin Attack Force, fine. Amazon Swordswoman, okay. And then when you get down to the commons, some other interesting ones. Soul Exchange, another card that we've never had access to. I think Gage would probably like this more than me because he's playing more tribute monsters. Wall of Illusion isn't the worst. Last Will actually is a crazy band card that I don't know if it's good enough to make it in the main deck here, but again, I think this definitely shows that there's a lot more potential in these tournament packs than you guys might think. So let's go ahead and load this up and start cracking. All right, guys, so 3 packs of Tournament Pack 7 coming right up. This could be a real big game changer depending on how things go here. Not the best way to start things off. A couple of beaters and a Haniwa. That's definitely going to go in the main deck. Let's see what else we can pull. Maybe we can get a little bit better in our second. Oh my God, we got Breaker! This is so huge. This is spell and trap removal that we desperately need. It's also just a huge beater on top of it. So like, that's insane. We also got Last Will, which Gage would have loved to have with his Chaos Emperor Dragon. So thank God he did not get a chance at these packs, but oh my God, you guys, we got him. That is insane. I'm speechless. I am truly speechless, and I cannot wait to start playing this card. One of my favorite cards of all time. Actually, probably is my favorite card of all time. I'm just so hyped. We have to add that to the collection immediately because we can't waste any more time. Let's just open the 3rd pack. This doesn't even matter. Like, no. No. Two breakers. Breakers at 3, ladies and gentlemen. We are not playing by old ban list rules. You know, I think we say on this show a lot, this changes everything. This literally changes everything. This is... I don't even know what to say. This is fucking absurd. I don't even care about the pack opening. Like, I have no words. Make sure we don't lose that. I'm speechless. I'm truly speechless right now.
All right, and we're back again. And before we hop into talking about what's in Enemy Justice, which is the set we're opening today, let's talk about what's at stake. So Alex, I think, is opening Tournament Pack 7 this time around, and the next Tournament Pack that's going to be available to us is Tournament Pack 8. Tournament Pack 8's pretty fucking sick. You can just look at the top few cards here, and you're probably blown away. Magical Arm Shield is like, whatever. Slate Warrior, Duname's Dark Witch, but Harpy's Feather Duster, bro. We get a chance to pull Harpy's Feather Duster. If I can win this one and get the chance to grab a Harpy's Feather Duster, I will completely clear my entire problem I've had the entire series with back row removal. That's insane. And if Alex gets Harpy Feather Duster, I might just cry. On top of that, all the Monarchs are reprinted in rare. And there's also Ultimate Offering in common. The winner gets to spin the wheel, and of course, if they hit it on the wheel, they get to open 3 tournament packs. But that is pretty sick, if you ask me. Kind of really want to win this episode so I can pull that duster. I'm just saying. But what are we opening today? We're opening Enemy of Justice, released May 17th, 2006. In Enemy of Justice, the first card that catches my eye is Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. Diamond Dude was a sick card back then because it's a card that you can excavate top of your deck. If you donk a normal spell, you don't have to pay the cost for it, and you can just get the effect. So a lot of cards that would have like huge costs tied to them, you don't have to do anymore. You hit a D draw, you don't even have to pitch a Destiny Hero, you just draw the 2 cards. That's pretty hot. Diamond Dude's only a rare too. It'd be nice if we can get multiples of it. I'd like to be at least sitting on that to have the opportunity to play it if I want to. It might even be something that we play early enough if we can tie it in with our DMOC combo. You know, hitting a monster gate and just being able to summon for free seems pretty okay. Another card that's decent is Cyber Phoenix. When it's in attack position to gate a spell or trap effect that targets one machine monster, no other cards. That affects, it's okay, but the one that's good is when it's destroyed by battle and sent to graveyard. I get to draw a card. A lot of banishing stuff gets introduced in this set, which is something I should keep an eye on, because maybe Alex will switch up his strategy if he gets enough of it. Banisher of the Radiance, D-Fissure is in this, and Macrocosmos 2. D-Fissure and Macrocosmos are both at 1, which is pretty good for us, I guess, but still something to be on the lookout for. Other than that, Forced Back is a neat counter trap card. If you guys remember this, people played this during Cliff Fort era too to actually out towers because it was that good of a card. But hey, other than that, that's like pretty much it. So let's just bust these open. 24 packs of Enemy of Justice. Let's see if we come out on top.
Like, I'm still speechless. 2 breakers. 2. I don't even know what to say. Enemy of Justice, ladies and gentlemen. 24 packs. Let's get into it. I'm just so flabbergasted right now that I completely forgot we still have to open. Okay, so I gotta recompose myself here. So the game plan for this set is to pull 3 copies of Banisher of the Radiance, Macrocosmos, and Dimensional Fissure. There's my Macrocosmos. Dimensional Fissure's a common, so I should 100% get that. Banisher of the Radiance is a rare, but we just got one in our first pack. The plan is, if we can pull these, Gage will not be able to go into Emperor because everything that will get sent to the graveyard will get banished instead, so if he doesn't have the means to get to Emperor, this keeps him off of it. Also, Banisher is just 1600 attack, so it's also just kind of big, and just playing this sort of like macro control or like macro beatdown kind of deck, I think this might be the move, and we might see a drastic shift in our playstyle for this game. Pack number 2. This is like, I don't understand it. Like, this is like, I couldn't have dreamt that this could have gone any better. We're already at 2 Banishers of the Radiance, 2 packs in, ladies and gentlemen. If I don't get a third one of these in 22 packs, I think there's something wrong with this. But like, that's pretty much everything I wanted. Like, I don't even think there's another card I want from this set whatsoever. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was like the main game plan. Let's just flip. Okay, we're not going for the 3 for 3. We did get a super rare though, Majestic Mech Goryu. Terrible card, honestly. Not really that good. We get the Diamond Dude though. Diamond Dude's very, very cool. You can mill the top card of your deck, and if it's a spell, you get to actually use it and not have to pay its cost. So Gage might actually take advantage of this with some of his deck because he is starting to be a little bit high rolly at times, and Diamond Dude would actually supplement his strategy very well.
Pack number 1. Boom. There's that Force Back in that DeFi. Not that bad. Those commons, well, this is a rare. That common is not bad, though. I will absolutely take the 1 DeFi early on in the pack opening. Better than having 0. Oh, Icarus Attack is in this, too. Icarus Attack is kind of sick. Gonna be useful when we get Black Wings later on, too, but Icarus Attack is sick. Oh, Banisher of the Radiance. That is pretty good. Not really the greatest against Alex's strategy. He's not playing Chaos. It sucks to play in my deck. But hey, that is a cool card. That's something I need to be on the lookout that Alex might stick in his deck. Ooh, there's our first super, Majestic Mech Goryu. I actually don't think this is that bad, is it? Oh, no, it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad.
There's a big pickup. 9 packs in, there's the Dimensional Fisher. Again, it's limited, just like Macrocosmos, so I only needed 1 copy of it. However, I did secure it, so now we are good to go. We still need that 1 Banisher of the Radiance to complete our playset. Really, really hoping we can go there, because that would just be literally everything I could ask for. And there it is. We're done. There's the 3rd Banisher of the Radiance, pack number 13. So we still have 11 packs to go. I don't really know how much better this can get. We haven't really been getting many holos, to be fair, but I'm okay with that, because Banisher of the Radiance is a rare, and this could be our ticket to victory moving forward and helping just completely shut down any chance of Emperor Dragon dropping on the field.
Clock Tower Prison's a super rare. Dope, man. Oh, yeah. Definitely gonna play that card. 100%. Oh, ultra rare. Elemental Hero Phoenix Enforcer. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Wow. Oh, look. Oh, what the heck? Herald of Green Light and the ultimate rare Herald of Green Light. Really wants me to play Heralds. That's a funny little pack there, too. Imagine getting that in real life. And another super rare, Elemental Hero Wild Wingman. Will not be playing any of these Elemental Hero fusions. Never, ever. Never, ever. Another super rare, Victory Viper XX03. This is a light target. This is actually a good card. Nope, I expected too much. Another... Wow, these holos are nuts, dude. Elemental Hero Shining Phoenix Enforcer. I've been racking up these holos like they're nothing. My collection's looking huge. Banisher of the Radiance, I think that's my 2nd or 3rd one, actually. Not too bad. There's our first diamond, dude. I was looking at, we're 19 packs deep and got 1 diamond, dude. If I can grab at least another one, that's nice, but I would have liked to have gotten 3. Oh, Cyber Phoenix. That's the super rare I was talking about. That's pretty good. When it dies, it cycles. 1200 attack is not the biggest, but hey, that's pretty okay. All right, last pack of the opening here. I got 1 diamond dude. I'd like to get another one. Can I grab another one? No, can't. I got the DeFi, the Macrocosmos. I think I got everything important in this set that I wanted. Altogether, I think this sets us up nicely for later on, but everything that's just going into the bank is pretty good. I'm at least happy with it. As long as I'm happy with the pulls, I consider it a good opening. So let's get into the deck profile. Let's see what we're going to change here.
Here's Majestic Mech Oka. The only reason I want to talk about this is because this was actually used in some sort of skill drain beatdown decks, because it's a 2400 attack that you can normal summon without tributing. It just gets destroyed in the end phase or gets sent to the graveyard. But because of skill drain, it just sits there. So it's actually a very big monster that you can summon, and it's very difficult for your opponent to beat over. Another copy of Diamond Dude. Not really too upset about that. Those are pretty nice to have if we can play any sort of Diamond Dude Turbo, although Gage's deck is looking much more like it's going in that direction than mine. We did get an ultra rare though, Voltanis the Adjudicator. This card is not great, not gonna lie. The artwork is sick. I love the artwork on this card, but the card itself is, it's whatever. Only a few packs left here. We're gonna see if we get anything else good. Wow, Macrocosmos and D-Fissure in the same pack. That's pretty cool. Those cards used to be at 3, and that was frightening. I think Macrocosmos is actually still at 3 in the OCG, so, man, talk about different worlds, right? But nothing in our second to last pack here. Let's just go to our last pack, and... there we go. Okay, so that's going to do for Enemy of Justice. Wow, we actually only got 3 Banisher of the Radiance, so these first 2 came in real clutch because we didn't get that 3rd one until much later on, and we probably would have needed those first 2, otherwise that wouldn't have helped us so much. It's here somewhere, I just can't find it, but in any case, we have a lot of deck building to do, so we're going to go ahead and load this in the dueling book. I am very excited.
All right, here's what our profile's looking like for today. A couple of changes, actually. I took out the DMOC engine with the monster gates and the reasoning. I feel like it was a good concept, but without any good solid reborn spells, DMOC just kind of falls short. Until we get those, though, once we get cards like, I don't know, well, I really don't know what we could get, but once we get cards that can summon things from the graveyard that's not Monster Reborn, maybe I'll throw DMOC back in. Made a huge change up though. I wasn't playing a lot of trap cards before, and freeing that engine up allowed me to put in a lot more, so we stuck back a whole bunch of really integral things here. With the help of my friend Vlad, he helped me really solidify his deck, and I think it's in a really good spot. Cards like Bottomless, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is bumped up to 3, and then we put in the double Sekaretsu armor again. Bottomless is actually super good because Priority doesn't exist. That's one of the reasons that Bottomless wasn't played back in the day, because Priority existing really didn't make Bottomless that great. If I summon CED, you flip Bottomless, I'm just activating CED's effect, and I still get the full value out of it. Dark World engine has been adjusted yet again. We're still sticking with the double brow. We put in the gold, and now we have one Silva instead of double Silva. I totally read gold wrong. This card is just worded like absolute poop. It can be summoned if you discard it by your own effect. It's only the second part of the effect where it triggers if it's discarded by an opponent's card effect. Added another light warrior monster to the lineup, Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Not bad. 1800 body is just pretty solid, and its effect is like it'll trigger sometimes, I guess. But the big thing is it's just a decent normal summon body. Also threw a card like Smashing Ground in there to have some more removal. Really beefing up the trap lineup was the big change of the deck. And also we took Jinzo out and moved it to the side deck. Jinzo is super solid, but I feel like Mobius kind of achieves the same thing. And Jinzo is a little bit more, I guess, like what targeted in what it can do. Mobius can get rid of things like Book of Moon that Alex would have, and that's a problem because it can flip CED, because again, we don't have priority. Mainly that's the big thing, and also any floodgates he can play too, it can get around, so that's the main thing why I think Mobius is a little bit better. Popping 2 should be more than enough to clear the way to summon CED. Other than that, I think everything with the deck is pretty much the same. Side deck has just changed around a little bit, refined to be, you know, perfecto. We never really dig into it, but maybe we'll start utilizing it a little bit more. Let's go hop in. Let's give Alex these hands, man. I'm excited.
All right, you guys, this is super exciting because my deck has drastically changed. I'm really excited to try something new. I think Gage has kind of forced my hand a little bit, and I think this new plan might actually really throw him off guard. So let me introduce you to Macro Beatdown. So the goal of this deck is to establish Banisher of the Radiance, Macrocosmos, or Dimensional Fissure as soon as possible to banish all cards that would go to the graveyard to deny him fuel for his Chaos Emperor Dragon. Subsequently, the plan is then to just summon a bunch of big monsters and end the game as quickly as possible. My previous deck had a lot of issues with this because you're playing a control deck with a lot of flip monsters. He's on Dark World Lightning now, and honestly, Dark World Lightning isn't really good when I'm only playing like 1 or 2 flip effect monsters. Yeah, he can still go after the back row, but I'm not really as worried about that because we just have some absolute beast monsters to talk about here. Starting off, we have 3 Banisher of the Radiance. It's basically just Macrocosmos on legs, 1600 attack. It is a light. This is the premier star of our deck, and we're pretty much just going to be trying to protect this at all costs because this is going to be a pain in his ass to deal with. Next up, we have the 2 Breaker the Magical Warrior. I am so excited to see this. This is spell and trap removal. It's 1900 if I don't need to pop anything, so it's massive. Just all upside. This card is going to put in work. 1 Cyber Dragon, of course. We have DD Crazy Beast. Now, this basically is just me for the episode because DD Crazy Beast reads, a monster that is destroyed as a result of battle by this card is removed from play. So his Witch of the Black Forest and his Sangans are typically what he's going to set. So rather than like summoning Exiled Force and tributing it, DD Crazy Beast can actually hit over it. If that connects, that card will be banished. He doesn't get the search. I still have my Crazy Beast, so it actually puts me in a much more power position and a place of initiative to be able to set up for following turns. This card could be very annoying for him to deal with. Again, it's not like the strongest card by any means, but I still have Exiled Force in the side deck just in case. Exiled Force can deal with larger monsters, but I think DD Crazy Beast is actually a little bit better for ensuring that he doesn't get those monsters in the graveyard. Those effects don't trigger because they have to be sent to the graveyard. It's kind of like a little mini Macrocosmos in a monster effect that kills by battle. I'm going to try it out. We'll see. I think it's pretty cool though. Next up, 3 copies of DD Survivor. So it's an 1800 beater that reads, during the end phase, if this card was banished while face up on your side of the field, special summon this banished card, and you can only activate that effect once per turn. So this is also very annoying for him to deal with if I have Banisher or Dimensional Fissure or Macrocosmos, because anytime he would try to destroy DD Survivor, it's just going to come back. So if he has Sakuretsu armor, guess what? He can pop it, but it's going to come back during the end phase, so it doesn't matter. This is just a very strong beater, kind of better than Berserkerella. Berserkerella has 200 more attack, but you are able to then use the Survivor and have it just recur over and over again if he doesn't have a clean way to deal with it. Funny enough, it also has 200 defense where Banisher of the Radiance has 0, which means that if he has Smashing Ground, he would forcibly have to kill Survivor, and it'll just come back during the next turn. So that's kind of cute. There's some very cool interactions there, and I'm very interested to see if this will work. 1 Dekoichi for card draw, 3 Hydro Geddon. I'm not sure about this. This has negative synergy with Banisher of the Radiance, DeFi, and Macro, because the monster that it destroys has to be sent to the graveyard. However, in the case of if I don't draw any of these other cards, Hydro Geddon, if it attacks over a Witch or a Sangan, he will then be able to summon another Geddon. So while he he's still getting a card, I'm also plussing off of that exchange. So it's a way for me to build up advantage and field presence and be able to close the game out a lot quicker because I'm building my board, even though it doesn't necessarily synergize with some aspects of my deck. At the very least, I can side them out if they're not working too well with the banish side. The banish is priority number 1, but if I don't need to have those cards online or if I don't draw them, Hydrogeddon is the next most aggressive card that we can use to hit in for a lot of damage. Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, of course, because it's good for getting cards out of the graveyard. 1 Magician of Faith. We have more spells, but again, a Magician of Faith, he has Dark World Lightning, so that's pretty much just going to be a magnet for that. And then, of course, Mobius to clear more of his back row. For the spells, Dark Hole, Dimensional Fissure, Heavy Storm, Mirage of Nightmare, we'll come back to this. To My Body as a shield. This will actually protect my monsters from stuff like Dark World Lightning, like Sakuretsu Armor, like Dark Hole, and so I feel like having a card like this is pretty good to use proactively and reactively. Pot of Greed, Regeki, 2 Smashing Ground, and Snatch Steel. Mirage of Nightmare I've decided to add in here because if we are going super aggressive, I want to empty my hand out as quickly as possible, draw more cards, and just keep applying the pressure, and I think Mirage of Nightmare will get a chance to shine in this deck. I have 4 cards that can potentially shut off the Mirage, so I can keep my 4 cards that I draw at most if I have no cards in hand, and those cards are Imperial Order and Phoenix Wing Windblast. Phoenix Wing Windblast is not ideal, but I'll still get to keep 3 cards, I guess technically 2 because I'm using the Windblast. I think that's fine because then I'll get the Mirage back, which is great, and then I can use it again on the following turn, and Imperial Order will also shut down his spell cards as well as Mirage, so that's pretty nice. Moving on to the traps, 2 Bottomless, 2 Compulse, Imperial Order, Macro Cosmos, 3 Phoenix Wing Windblasts, 2 Sakuretsu Armor, and Torrential Tribute. The side deck is literally just all the remnants of my older, more conservative control strategy. If I feel that this is not working out, I can switch back to this by just subbing out all the new cards with the old ones, and I wanted to have that safety net just in case I really didn't like the direction of this, but I think this is really going to shake Gage up. I'm excited to also just play something a bit new, a bit more aggressive, just kind of close the clock down and just ensure he doesn't see Emperor. This is going to be a very exciting game. It's time to duel. Gage, welcome back to another episode of The Reckoning on your end, featuring your host, Mr. Simo. I hope you're ready to get 2-0'd once again.
Oh my goodness, dude, you're already talking shit out the gate. Goodness, I just joined this call with you, man. Like, calm down, bro.
I'm super. I have reason to be excited. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, you have reason to be excited from the Enemy of Justice packs. Oh my goodness, can't wait to see what you got, dude. You got a whole bunch of elemental hero fusions you're gonna whip out on me.
Oh, just you wait. You laugh, but you might be a bit shocked when this episode is over.
We'll see.
We'll see. Let's go ahead and shout out our patron, though, for the episode. Big shout outs to Blaine Weaver for the support over on Patreon. Thank you so much for your contribution. Gage, I'm going to go ahead and actually grab this deck box here, because I actually won Rock, Paper, Scissors the last time I did this, when I just rolled the die.
Yeah, I should get to do it again.
The die is stronger than you, so we'll see if this works twice in a row.
All right. I'll pick mine out. I don't even have to roll a die because I know I'm gonna win. Shit.
Ooh.
Right. Okay.
What was that? What was that, Gage? What was that?
All right. I had the soul read that time. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. So the die is 1-1, and I am like 3-14. So
you sure are.
All right. Looks like I'm taking first. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, man.
Interesting start here. All right. Let's go ahead. I'm going to start things off by setting a monster, and I'm going to set 1, 2, 3 cards face down and pass the turn.
All right. That is a lot of back row. I will draw for turn. Cool. All right. I'll start off with the tried and true. I'll normal summon Witch, and I will attempt to leave the main phase. Is that all right, Duelist?
I think I'm okay with that, yeah.
All right, cool. And then I will attack into your face-down monster.
You're going to get to see, it's not a new card from this set, but it's a new card I'm playing for this round, as a matter of fact. It is DD Crazy Beast.
What the fuck is this? What does this thing do? What it destroys?
Anything that gets destroyed by it as a result of battle gets banished.
Oh, fuck! Witch isn't looking too good there now. No,
Not
dude.
really. You are going to take 300, and luckily it's not like you get banished from this attack, unfortunately. Yeah. But next turn, it might not be looking too hot for you over there.
Yeah, it's not going to look nice. All right, no big deal. We'll go main phase 2. I will set 2 cards, and I'll end my turn. Go ahead, man.
Okay, I will draw. Oh, let's go. We're gonna normal summon Banisher of the Radiance.
Ah, yeah, you know what? I kind of figured you would grab onto this strategy here. I'm not surprised.
I think this is definitely the move to keep you not only off Emperor, but to just make those Dark Worlds as dead as humanly possible. This is going to be a great push here. We're gonna go into battle phase if that's okay.
That's fine, yep.
DD Crazy Beast, get on in there.
All right, I'll take 300, and which will get banished.
Correct. So it will not trigger, and I will hit you directly for 1,600.
That is fine.
And I will pass the turn. Go ahead.
I'll draw.
Not looking too good over there. You don't have any graveyard gauge.
You think so? I think I'm gonna do okay though. Don't worry. Damn. Let's see here.
What was that?
Hey, calm down, calm down. I'll start by I'll normal summon Freed the Brave Warrior. Is that okay?
That is fine.
Interesting. All right, what am I worried about? You got things like Sakuretsu.
I don't know. Maybe I'm off Sakuretsu again.
You could be. You could be. So much to consider now.
I love the mind games of like us taking out cards and putting in cards.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to run into Sakuretsu or something, so I'm just gonna... Oh, that's so bad if I just pass my turn and then you don't have anything. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go in. I'm gonna go battle phase. I'm gonna attack over your Banisher.
Let me think about this.
Just tell me it was the wrong play. Just just flip up something like I've never seen before.
I'm gonna compulse your Freed.
Oh, okay. That's actually... You know what? That's all right. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's not Sakuretsu, but yeah, it's fine.
I got you, buddy. Your compulse gets banished too.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Banisher banishes all cards, not monsters.
Yep. Cool. All right, I'll just pass my turn then. Go ahead, dude.
You've weakened my Mask of Darkness. Oh, Gage, I am so sorry. You get to see the reason why I was so excited about this episode.
Nah.
All right. I did get some Tournament 7 packs from my wheel.
Okay, it wasn't Tournament Pack 8.
Are there any cards from Tournament Pack 7 that just off the top of your head, you know, might be good?
TP7. Nothing rings a bell now. Just slam it down, dude. You keeping me in this suspense. You got the card. Show me it. It can't be something that bad.
Gage, let me introduce you to Breaker the Magical Warrior.
Yo, you got a Breaker! Dude, what rarity was that?
It's a super rare.
Oh my god, you're so lucky.
So, Breaker's effect, I get to put a counter on it, which gives it 300 attack.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to remove that counter, and I'm going to take out one of your back row. Both of your back row were placed at the same time, so I will just target that one with the die.
All right, let me think. Unreal, dude. Breaker's crazy.
I know, right? My deck's looking a little bit different now, isn't it?
Yeah, just a tad, you know? All right, you know what? I will, God damn, dude.
Push you into tough position.
Yeah, I'll chain the Wing Blast you targeted. I'll discard this Freed for cost, and it gets banished. I'll stack your Banisher.
Correct. You're going to stack my... That Banisher is really putting up some problems for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that Banisher is a pain in the ass, dude. All right.
Oh, well, it's only going to be a one-turn reprieve. We will go to battle and hit you for 3,000 direct.
And I'm going to have to take that 3,000.
And I will just pass the turn.
Okay.
And this card also gets banished as well.
Well, does it? Oh, yeah. No, because Banisher
Oh, because... I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. Banisher was actually gone. You are correct. Never mind.
I know my rulings. I'll draw.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'll set...
I weakened your Mask of Darkness now.
Yeah. It's only fair. I'll set, and then I will... Damn, dude. I will set another card, and I'll just end my turn. Go ahead.
All right. I will draw. You already know what I'm drawing here. Let's go ahead and Regeki. Let's go for it.
I'm going to activate my body as a shield. I got to keep this face down monster.
Okay. That's actually kind of okay for me. Your life points still go pretty low as a result of that. I'm going to resummon this Banisher.
Yep.
That, like, specifically, I think has to be, like, Warrior Lady or Spy to keep you alive. So I guess we'll hit in with Breaker.
You had to guess. It is Warrior Lady.
I will go to main phase 2. I'm just going to smash and ground your Warrior Lady.
Damn, you really want to get rid of it. And that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got
smash
you,
and ground will also get banished. Yeah, you got me. And I will just pass the turn. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. Interesting. I'll just normal summon Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a little bit big. Now, that last back row has to specifically be Sakuretsu armor. It has to be. If you want to, like, do anything with it. It can't even be Wing Blast.
I guess you'll find out if you attack.
Yeah, all right, we're going to attack. I'm going to get over the Banisher again.
It's going to go through, so I'm going to take 200.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I'll just end my turn then, dude. Go ahead.
We'll draw. All right, well, it's not Banisher of the Radiance, but it is Dimensional Fisher.
Jeez, you have everything in there, bro. You said I'm not doing anything this game, man. Holy crap.
That was the plan. That was the plan for sure. That's going to be the extent of my turn, though, so I'll pass to you.
All right, not bad. I'll draw. Fucking DeFi.
It's a good card.
It's definitely above average. I'll just go battle phase, and I'll beat over your DD Craze Beast.
Sure, so I will take 400 for that.
Cool.
Crazy Beast will get banished.
It will. Yes, sir. And I'll just end my turn. Go ahead, man.
Come on. There we go. I will normal summon DD Survivor.
Oh, he is surviving. What's he do here? If he's banished, he comes back?
Correct.
Okay.
I will go to battle phase and crash Survivor into your Sasuke.
I'll flip Sakuretsu armor. I gotta stay alive, dude. I have to.
It's unfortunate for you. I've got the My Body as a shield, Gage.
No, dude, that's the game. Oh, fuck.
That is the game. Yep, they will crash and Breaker will knock you down to 0.
Damn.
Is it that easy, Gage? Is it that easy?
It wasn't easy. You had to work for it. You act like you did have to work for it. All right, game 2. You know what, Alex? I kind of figured you would go on a strategy like this. I was talking about it in the pack opening. I was like, ooh, all these banishing cards, like Banisher, Macro, DeFi. I was like, he might actually play it. He might try to outsmart me. And look, I caught you in it. You're doing it.
You did. You did. And to be fair, it looks like you've adjusted as well. You're playing some cards that you weren't previously playing, so I'm interested to see what your different approaches here. That's the fun of it.
I tidied it up a bit. The thing I am scared of is like, you had that luck to draw your 1 DeFi, and then you had the what? I can't even imagine how many Banishers you pulled. You probably pulled the 3. You had to have.
Or knowing you, it was just the one of, and I caught that too.
Yeah, that one might that one might hurt a little bit more if that's the case. But I'll stick with going second here. It just seems like the play. So good luck.
Of course, good luck to you as well. Let's start off good here. Not as good as I wanted, to be fair. Is this bad? I actually gotta think about this.
You could just do nothing and pass the turn.
You know, I'm actually considering it, to be fair.
Nuh-uh.
I am, actually. I don't know how, but I am.
Do it. You won't.
You're right. I won't. I will go ahead, and I'm gonna set 3 cards face down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. All right. I will draw. That's a really good draw. What could be in your hand, dude? What didn't you do? Why didn't you do anything?
I did do something. I set 3 cards.
Oh yeah, like whatever, but
you don't know what's in my hand that would make me think that, to be fair.
Yeah, you know what? I'm so curious.
Are you gonna fire it off?
I'm so curious, man.
Got him.
I gotta see what's in there.
It is a Smashing Ground and a new card, Hydrogeddon.
Hydrogeddon, huh? What is it? Destroyed by battle, it summons another one?
Correct. It does have to send it to the graveyard. So a little bit of negative synergy with that Macrocosmos and DeFi plan, but
yeah.
It's still not bad. It can beat over those witches, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the Smashing Ground, that's fine.
Okay, sure.
And then I will normal summon Freed, the bravest of warriors.
He's very brave.
All right, and the brave man knows no fear. He's going into those 3 back row.
And he will connect. That's 17.
Awesome. And then I'll go main phase 2. I will just set a card. I'll end. Go ahead, dude.
I will draw. Okay. Things could get very interesting here very quickly. Yeah, let's jam. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon this Hydrogeddon.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to Snatch Steal your Freed.
Kind of figured you might have something like that. Yeah, that's fine. You can take him.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and go to battle, and I'm going to swing in for
33. Is that
33? Yes.
I'm just gonna take it all. That's fine.
Okay. I'll go to main 2. I will set another card, and then I'm going to activate Mirage of Nightmare.
You dick. No way! You put it in there! No!
I did!
Let me read Mirage. Hold on. I gotta get up to date.
So, during your standby phase, I'm going to draw until I have 4 cards in hand. I currently have 0, so I will draw to 4.
Okay.
Since I did that during my next standby phase, I will randomly discard the same number of cards.
Okay.
So, basically, I will draw a 5th card for turn, but then 4 cards will immediately get hit off.
Okay. All right,
Is that going to resolve?
Yeah, that's going to resolve. That's fine.
Okay, then I will just pass the turn. Go
All right,
ahead.
I'm going to draw. Thinking during my draw phase.
Okay.
So this is very
Thinking during the
important.
draw phase.
Yeah, this is rough because if you have the way to out that Mirage that you just activated, so you have like a Wing Blast, you could stack it on top of your deck.
Mm-hmm. I will go +3 at the very least.
Yeah. I don't think I can let you keep that.
I think you can. I think it's okay. That's just from my perspective, personally.
I 100% can't let you keep that. I just can't. So I'm going to flip up this Wing Blast, okay? I'm going to pitch... Oh, my God. God, you got me. Fuck you, dude. I can't. You're not making this easy.
Oh, man.
Wait,
Your hand must be pretty good if you're really thinking about this.
Wait, is that a line? Hold on. Is that a line? Give me a sec. I have to big brain this. Hold on.
Okay.
Pitch that. Why does that look so bad?
Probably because it is.
It might be. It might be bad, actually.
I don't envy your position. That's all I'm gonna say.
This isn't a good one. You know what? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna give myself another turn here. I'm gonna pitch Dust Tornado. I'm gonna stack your Mirage.
Okay, Mirage has been stacked.
Okay.
So you know that's on top. That resolves. We go to standby phase. You're gonna gain 1,000 from Snatch Steal.
Yeah.
And then you will go to main phase 1.
All right. My main phase 1, I'm going to drop the big baddie here, Cyber Dragon.
The big baddie has been slammed.
Oh my, he is big. I will set a monster, and I will go battle phase.
Sure.
Battle phase, let's get over... It's when Hydreigon is destroyed by battle, right? It summons another one?
When he destroys a monster by battle.
Oh, okay, yeah, fuck, that card sucks. Yeah, get rid of it. Okay.
Sure, I'll take the 500.
Okay, cool. And then I'll just go end phase, dude. Go ahead. Enjoy that Mirage.
Thank you. I will take it. You already know I have it, so that's perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and activate Macrocosmos.
Fuck you. Damn it, dude. Wow. All right. Okay.
I'm going to flip up Regeki.
Oh my god, I quit. Oh my god, I quit. I can't believe it. Yo.
Got him!
Oh man, that sucks. Oh,
We're gonna slam in for 17. My Regeki gets banished, which is the only upside of that happening for you. I'll go to main 2, activate this Mirage, and go ahead, buddy.
All right, I'll go standby phase. I'm gonna draw, and I'm gonna.
You're gonna gain 1,000, and I'm going to draw 4 cards.
Yep. At least you don't have a way to get rid of it.
Not right now.
Not right now. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I'll go to the end of my turn. Go ahead, man.
Okay, so I'm going to draw. During my standby phase, Mirage has to resolve. So randomly discard cards. So I have to discard 4 cards here. They will all get banished. So I'm just going to roll the dice until I get these cards. I'm just going to go 1 through 6. 5, 6 is going to be reroll most of them. Here we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 2, so that gets banished. And then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a 6, so Bottomless gets banished as well. Unfortunately for you, I actually kept the best card that I wanted to keep, and that was DD Survivor.
Come on, man! What? What kind of BS is that?
We will go to battle phase, hit for 3,500 directly.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I will go to the end of my turn. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw.
Standby phase, you gain 1,000. I draw another 4 for Mirage. I'm loving this, Gage.
Damn, dude. When does this come back?
So during the end phase that he is sent.
Oh, Alex.
I'm loving this deck, Gage. This is so much fun,
Dude,
let me tell you.
I fucking lose. No, I actually lose. Like, I can't win. That Macro Raigeki play was so fucking gross. Because, look, I go Dark Hole, okay? Your board gets wiped, and then I have no follow-up.
No follow-up? What's the rest of your hand?
No follow-up.
I mean, you can concede first. I mean, or unless you just give it up. But.
Yeah, because what? Your DD Warrior Lady comes back, DD Survivor comes back during the end phase, and you just beat me for 18. I don't have any plays, yeah, so... I have...
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yes, it worked!
Dude, I was trying to feel up for that CED so hard, and I didn't...
I know you were. I know you were.
So you didn't actually have an out to that Mirage when you first played it, yeah?
No, absolutely
not.
not.
So you were just going to draw the 4. I thought you might try to Wing Blast it or something to keep the 4, so...
So I am still... I can show you this because the game's over now. I am still playing Wing Blast and such.
Yeah.
To be able to do that. I just didn't have it in that instance. But the problem is, it puts you in such a precarious position because if I do have it, I go +3 and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
The thing, but if I don't have it, then it's kind of just like I'm drawing a card, but I'm like banishing 4 cards off the top of my deck, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting. There are ways for me to turn off my own Mirage, otherwise I wouldn't have played it. But my plan was, because I'm playing this ridiculously crazy aggro deck, I figured I was going to be emptying my hand quite frequently, and so Mirage is to help refuel my hand, to help me either get deeper into my deck to more cards. It also bypasses you with Wing Blast, because because if you stack me and I have Mirage, I can draw 4 cards or 3 cards or something. And so that way then I'm not guaranteed to draw the top card of my deck. And so even if everything gets banished, it's random, that's fine. I just think that for the purposes of this deck specifically, Mirage is very good. Also, Imperial Order can shut it off during my turn as well.
Oh yeah, Imperial Order can do that too.
Right,
Yeah.
so that's another god, and it also shuts off your spells, so that's arguably the better one because I don't have to like neg myself to do it. But
I gotta tell you, man, I didn't expect the flip up 1 macro Cosmos activate Raigeki. That was, oh my god. I thought I had control of the game too. I was trying to like figure out a way to like fuel up the CED and like get it going, but oh my god.
And you had the fuel. You had a light, you had a dark. So like you had it.
Yeah, it's just like you had macro.
Yeah, I mean, I did, you did see Banisher of the Radiance.
How many Banisher did you get?
I got 3.
3? Yeah, I got 1, I think.
You only got 1? The rare luck that we have is so weird.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I only got 1 diamond dude too. Did you? How many diamond dudes you get?
I think I got 2 Diamond Dudes.
Yeah, I wanted a lot of diamond dudes. I didn't get like any.
Diamond Dude is really good for your deck because the approach you're starting to take is like very like Diamond Dude Turbo reminiscent, and so you would have really loved to just get your hands on like a playset of Diamond Dude.
Yeah, I actually like cut the DMOC and everything. So I played the DMOC for the 1 time because I thought it'd be cool if I could like actually get it. But like I don't have any reborn spells, which is where DMOC's like amazing.
Oh,
so I ended up like cutting it, and I just put in a whole bunch of like decent stuff. Like I put in a whole bunch of good trap cards, and like you saw the Wing Blast. I bumped it up to 3. I put Sakuretsu back in and bottomless.
Are you still playing the Dark Worlds?
Yeah, I'm still playing 2 Brow, 1 Gold, 1 Silver.
Okay.
But I just didn't see him, so.
Sure. So you cut down slightly on the Dark World pack. I assume you're still playing Dark World Lightning as well.
Oh yeah, 3 Dark World Lightning, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So that was another thing as well for me this episode, is that Dark World Lightning on my old deck, I mean, it was just so punishing because of all my set monsters. And so I just decided to go full on aggro, and it's like, yeah, if you lightning my back row, like, sure, like, okay. But like, you're not going to be lightning any of my monsters, essentially, because I think I'm playing like 2 flip monsters, I think. And my plan was to just try to set up Banisher, Macro, or DeFi and just close the game out as quickly as humanly possible. So I just went full on like Macro beatdown this round.
Yep, and it kind of worked. Yeah, that was gross, man.
It did, yeah. I also have something else to share with you.
Oh, what'd you get?
I don't know how you're going to react to this, because I don't know. My reaction to this was probably going to be equal to, if not greater than how you reacted to this. So from my Tournament Pack 7, I did get the Breaker, right?
Bro, what the fuck? You got 2 breakers? Dude, Breaker was at 1 back in the day. That's such BS. How?
Oh, Emperor Dragon was banned back in the day. You want to make that concession?
Oh, man. Eat shit, dude. You got 2 Breaker. That's fucking dope. It's a super rare out of a tournament pack, too. You get 3 of them.
The first pack I opened, I don't even remember what the first pack was. Like, it was like probably garbage, I imagine. And then the second pack, I got Breaker, and I was losing it. I'm like, oh my god, like we got it. Like, it's like, this is great. I'm so happy. I'm still talking as I go to the 3rd pack, and I open the second Breaker, and I was literally speechless. I'm like, this card is at 3.
That's so nuts, man. That's so nuts. Out of all, what are the other super rares in Tournament Pack 7 you could have got?
There is I had it up. I think Fortress Whale is one of them.
You could have gotten Fortress Whale, but no, you get
I could have gotten Fortress Whale. Yeah. There's 2 other supers that I think one of them is okay, but I can't remember what they are. And then the ultra rare is DD Warrior. So the one that like mandatory if it battles has to banish. So like for the purposes of this deck, that would have been kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of weak. It's mandatory. There's just a lot of downsides. I didn't pull it, unfortunately, but I don't even know if I would have played it if I did, because it does have a lot of downsides. Yeah. So like I was just like, this is unreal. Like I'm just like, yeah, Breaker's probably the best thing in this pack. And then I pulled the second one, and I literally just sat there for like 2 minutes in silence. I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this.
I gotta go back to the drawing board now after seeing you play this garbage. And maybe I still think you're just lucky with, lucky with the macro and lucky with the DeFi. Like, those are
is that
good.
all it was?
That's all it was, dude. Man, and you also,
to be fair,
outplayed me with that Mirage, too. I definitely thought the worst for it.
To be fair, you have as many Chaos Emperors as I have DeFi and macro. So, like, you know, we have an equal chance of seeing them. So I don't really feel too bad about it because you had the Emperor and I had the macro. So that balances out, right?
Yeah, right, I guess, you know. I'm going to come back at you. I'm going to play Pac-Man next episode. Just full on Pac-Man and
oh
shit
my
on
god,
you.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, so I knew I wanted to play some sort of aggro deck. And so this synergy right here is just nasty, as you saw in the first game. Because this makes DD Survivor, like, immune to, like, literally everything except, like, Wing Blast, essentially. And so the idea, initially I was playing Berserk Gorilla instead of DD Survivor. Because I just wanted to play, like, big beaters to just try to end the game as fast as possible. And then I remembered that I actually pulled a playset of Survivor back in the set that this card was in. I can't remember which one. I think it was Lost Millennium. And so I was like, wait a minute. It's 200 less attack, but it actually comes back if I have macro or DeFi. So it's actually way better than Berserk Gorilla. It's also dark, which is notable as well. I don't have Rhoda, so the warrior doesn't really matter on there. But I was just thinking, I'm like, man, that is just so difficult for you to deal with. Especially in this case, like with macro specifically, because like Dark Hole, you kill Banisher and Survivor. This doesn't get banished. But with macro or DeFi, oh my god, this just becomes a pain in the ass for you to take out.
Yeah, man, like 1800 is just not bad either. Like Sasuke was 1800. That's what won you the last game too. And I was thinking about it. I had Zaborg in hand the last game, and I was like, I want to hold it until you set something, because I still thought you were maybe on like a setting strategy. And then you summoned that Survivor and you crashed, and I was like, fuck, that was like the one answer to it.
Right, exactly. Are you still playing Gravekeeper Spy?
No, I cut Spy like last episode.
Okay, so my assumption was correct. So I partially also built this deck thinking you might not have Spy.
Yeah, we both ended up cutting the Spy engine because of Cyber Dragon, I think. But maybe it's time to like fall back on that again.
I was actually playing Spy in the Shadow of Infinity episode too.
Oh, were
you?
Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so I was thinking, I'm like, he's playing all these Dark World cards. He's playing all these like other like cards to kind of help fuel that. I'm like, I don't really think he's on Spy anymore. And so I was thinking, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool because then I can just like hit over stuff. So yeah, so I mean, it was just a good meta call to go this route. And that's probably going to change, I mean, moving forward. But there's still ways that I can still keep like the macro package in the deck, even if I want to scale it back and be more controlling. I can still do that. That's what's so nice about these banishers and these macro and this DeFi, that I can go super aggro or super control. And either way, it's going to be a pain for you to deal with.
Yeah, man, that was good deck today, man. That was a good meta call.
Thank you.
I fully expected you to do something like that too, but I didn't think to this extent though. Like, you put the Hydra Get-ons in and everything too. You were really going out with it.
Oh yeah, I went in the tank on this one, that's for sure. Yeah. But anything can happen in the progression series. And what set do we have next? Is it Power of the Duelist, I think?
What's in that? Is there anything good in Power of the Duelist?
Neospatian Aqua Dolphin is in there.
Oh, that's one of my favorite cards, dude. Aqua Dolphin is sick.
I mean, we don't have Neospace Connector yet,
yeah, the only reason it's like broken, but
yeah. So like the Neos fusions are in there. I'm not super versed on Power of the Duelist off the top of my head.
Like Destiny Hero Dasher's in there too, which Dasher's not bad, right?
Ooh, the Destiny Heroes are So Dasher is actually a really sick card if you're just trying to just get a free summon. Fearmonger, I think, is probably in there too in that case. Get some summons off of that too. Did you pull anything else good out of your packs, or?
I pulled a whole bunch of hollows, but nothing good. I don't think I played any of it, so it was like a whole bunch of elemental hero stuff.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird with these sets that there's so many hollows that are just like catering to the anime, which is fine. Yeah. It's just like, it doesn't, this is very reminiscent of how older school Yu-Gi-Oh was, that you kind of just got some cards to like upgrade your like good stuff deck, and you didn't really, aside from like the Dark Worlds, because I think Dark Worlds are one of the first examples where you could play like a full-on archetype. That's kind of really all you did, you know? There wasn't really like 4 new archetypes per set that gave you like almost enough support to build a deck. You kind of just took Pot of Avarice, Cyber Dragon, Brain Control, and just made a slightly better deck moving forward.
Just the good stuff.
So, yeah, but we're going to get to the point where we're going to start getting into archetypes. I think 6 Sams aren't too far off. Gladiator Beasts aren't too far off. I think you get more Dark World support, actually, in a couple sets, which is kind of frightening.
I can't wait till I get Dealings. Once I get Dealings, it's going to be real.
There's also the ones, though, that I think if they get discarded, you can pop either monsters or spells and traps. But again, I'm not sure if your opponent has to do it for those to trigger. Yeah. So I'd have to look at that. But in any case, this is what's so fun about the progression series. You know, we can change it up at will, and and we get some exciting games like this. So back on that 2-0 win streak, feeling pretty good about it.
It must be real fun for you, man. You're like 15-3. Like I'm 15-3. What's the record right now? It's something embarrassing. Like I can't even.
I don't know. I'm sure in the comments they'll tell us,
Yeah,
but it's definitely. But we still have like 60, 70 episodes to go. So at any point that could just tip over, and we could be even. You know, you could go on a 10 win streak just like I did, something like that.
Hopefully soon. Yep.
Hopefully. Phantom Darkness is going to come, and you're going to pull like 3 Dark Arm Dragons, and then I'm just.
Oh yeah, and then it's going to be over for you. Oh my gosh.
It'll be fair, right? That's
yeah,
fair.
right.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Hashtag Team Cimo, hashtag Team Gage. Things keep getting more and more exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.